Hey my butterflies, it's your girl Diamonique, Diamahoo, and welcome back to my Chanel. So, I got more story time for y'all. Like, this story time I told already, but it looked janky, it looked weird, it cut out into like 8 different parts, and it went all over the place. So, we're just gonna do it again. And if you don't know what story time it is, I'm giving it the same title. And the title I gave it is Once Upon a Phony. Period. Okay, so I give this person a name, and then there's like more people in the story. So if any of y'all that I mentioned in this video comes across this video and come across the names I give you, and you happen not to like it, I'm sorry. I can't do any better. Especially if it's still cool to this day. I'm sorry. Like, I just had to, I just thought of whatever I had to think of, okay? So, let me just fix my shirt. Okay. Let's get into it. Okay, so, we're gonna call this girl Big A. So, let me tell y'all how I met Big A. Okay, let me just tell y'all how I met Big A. So this all happened on another gaming platform. All my story times now are coming from a gaming platform. You already know, because I never deal with anything in real life. Even though this should count as real life, because it's emotions going on. Seeing things trigger you, so I don't know. There's a whole debate whether this game is real life or not, but at the same time, like, if it's not real life, then you shouldn't feel no type of way when people do you shady because, quote unquote, it's a game. But there's a whole debate, and this debate has nothing to do with story time. But if you want to hear about all the debates that happen in this game, just get this video to a good 20 views, and I'll just hit y'all with the debates and the conspiracies type shit. Okay, back to the video. Okay, so we're gonna call this girl Big A. Okay, I met Big A from my memory recalls because I met Big A through a situation that was going on with with a girl that Big A was cool with and the people that she was cool with. Like, there was a situation going on in the midst of how I met Big A, truly and really. I didn't know Big A like that at the time. It was just, I was cool with another girl who knew Big A, and we all came together. And yeah, that was it. This girl, they were part of some group. Well, were they all part of the group? It was just Big A and her friend, one of her friends. I think it was Big A and one of her friends. They fell out of this group. And when they fell out of this group, it was a whole come battle. Like, it was a whole come battle. Okay, it was a whole come battle between, like, I'm trying to remember, like, it was about, okay, yeah, I remember. It was about Big A's friend who is a mommy, and she has a child, and they were speaking on her child, and we got cordial, and at the time, I still don't condone it, but at the time, it was just off. It was speaking on her child, and my thing is, like, I'm not a mom, but if you're a mom and you're trying to, like, make friends and whatever, this is just a choice. Like, don't be so comfortable to just out and open and show everyone your child. Like, some things, how am I saying things? Fuck. Just, your child should be for you and your partner, or you and your baby daddy, or just for you. Not everyone, like, they can know you have a child, but not everyone needs to see a picture of that child because, you know, not everyone is cool. Like, you got some better evil people out there that will wish death on your child, will make fun of your child, um, speak badly about your child, like, just plain duty, just plain simple. Like, your child should not just be broadly out there because you're comfortable with these people. Like, one person, cool, but this person, in my standpoint, is someone that you have to have years of history with. Like, not just meeting and y'all get cool for that 1 month. Like, this is someone, like, really, really cool. They've been around your family, they've been around you, your family knows them, you know them, and it's been like some deep down like family type of thing where they've been around your child. So you know what I'm saying? But it's just, you meet these people on an online basis and you're just so openly to show them your child. Like, the baby, I don't really could be cutest child in the world, but like, it's just limits when it comes to like showing your child to the metaverse, the social world. That's just my opinion. But yeah, so that was the whole argument. I was asking what's wrong. I was trying to remember her friend's name so bad and her name so bad, but I could not remember for the life of me. I could not remember it. And then they were calling her by her government name, and I'm sitting there like, I'm bad with names. Like, sometimes I really am. So this is what I do when I forget your name. I wait till, like, if we're cordial with the same people, I literally just wait until they say your name or whatever, and if you answer, I'm like, okay, now I gotta remember your name is da 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 da. Like, I have to remember, like, I gotta like plan it in my head. So that's really what it was. I remembered her name. Me and that girl got cool, and we have a whole different story time, which it has nothing to do with her. But I'm gonna call her other friend, okay? Then her and Big A got cool. We got cool. The whole situation died down. Big A, I guess the whole argument with her old friend group took a toll on her mentally and physically. So Big A took a break. She never came back. She was gone. Then her other friend and I got really cool, like BBBFs. Like, me and her other friend, I added her, got her other friend's socials. Me and her other friend were like mad cool. Me and her other friend were having phone calls every night, every day. Like, I was seeing her baby. She was calling me when she was having like little parties. I just wanted to make sure I was interrupting her parties or whatever. She said it's mad cool. She was introducing her friends or the people that were in her house about me, and you know what I'm saying, like, they'd have like a whole like gas session or whatever, and they'll make jokes and the jokes would be mad funny, and my ugly laugh would come out on the damn call, and all you hear is everyone dying of laughter over, not even over the joke, y'all. Like, they be dying of laughter over my laughter, and I'd be dying 10 times harder at the joke. So that's what it is. And then me and her got cool for like a period of time, and then a whole different story time shit happened. Da da da. Falling out. Okay. If you want that story time, like I told y'all, you better get this view to like 30 some likes, whatever. So or just let me know in the comments down below, really. So Big A started doing this like pop in, pop out. Like, she would come and see like what we were doing, because I believe she got cordial with C, and everyone in that new form circle, cause we all like just linked up together and made our own circle. So I'm trying to remember, like, I don't know their timeline, but I feel like they did get cool, and then we end up clicking together, and then Big A would was coming around us slowly but surely, but she wasn't staying, if that makes sense. Like, she wasn't staying to like join the festivity and like loosening up around us. Like, she would just come in like in the midst of the fun, pop in, and then leave with no return. So it was her last popping up. She came in, no return, Kiki, and then we took like one last photo with her, and then she never came back. Like, never came back. So Big A made her return during another like in the midst of the falling out happening between me and her other friend. At this point, like, not the second one, like the first one, like in the midst of it, that's when she came back. And me and her got not cool, like phone call logs, vulnerabilities. Like, this was my little New York friend. Like, me and her, she's from New York, by the way. So Big is from New York. Like, we got mad cool. She was my BFF. We were hanging out on the phone all the time, to the point where like she would not let me like eat or shower or do anything. So it's to the point where like she will call me when I'm like dead ass trying to like recharge myself from the night, from the morning that we just got off the game. And then I would hang out with her, and then I'd be like, I gotta shower at this time because it's not working out for me, sweetie. Like, it's not, I'm not gonna be one of them girls that live on a whole gaming platform without showering, eating, and taking care of myself. Like, let's remind you, like, I'm a girl. Like, hygiene and myself comes first. Like, who is you? Like, the fuck? So I literally had to like, I wasn't trying to be a bitch about it. I wasn't trying to be like an asshole about it, but I just left. I told her I had to go, and she was like, no, don't go, you're my only friend, like, da da da. And I'm like, you know, looking back in it now, I'm like, you lying ass bitch. Like, you know I'm not your only friend. Like, you know, like, your friend. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to like, looking back at it now, I'm like, you lying ass bitch. Like, you know you were friends with people that disrespect me this whole entire time, but you acted like I was your only friend. Like I was your only friend, and this whole time you were conversating with the opposite side. Like, it was nothing to you. Like, it ain't shit to you. But let me continue. So I left. I came back. This is what it's been, y'all. Like, it's a whole like catalog. I'm sorry, catalog. Fuck. It's a whole like scenario. Like, not even a scenario. It's a whole repetitive, the same day. Like, me and her would hang out for a long period of time, and if the whole crew was not on, it would just be me, her, and we're gonna call this girl Purple. It'll be me, her, and Purple. And if the gang's on, it'll be me, her, Purple, and the gang. Like, literally, all of us hanging out together. All of us, like, just kikiing, just being friends. Like, just kikiing, having a, like, a cool, like, cool sesh. And then there'll be people that come in and try me. Try all of us, not even just me, like all of us, and we would have to like get on our like what you saying? What you saying? Like, you got something to say? You got something to say? Type shit. Like, okay, we gonna check you. You're not becoming my people. Like, that, I'll fight your ass too. The fuck? Like, we had to be on our shits, bro, cause these people did not like us. Like, we were bringing pressure, y'all. Like, pressure. Like, we were so locked in. Like, I find it the thing. Oh my god. I can't even speak. The thing is, I don't think anyone on Roosevelt has seen like a loyal people being loyal and being clicked in for so longer than 2 weeks on Roosevelt. So it bugged them to the point that we were that loyal and committed to each other. They had to fuck shit up on their own time or use people to fuck shit up for the group and cause us so much shit that it was crazy. It was crazy. So let me just give you. So me and A are hanging out. Me and A are just like having like a genuine conversation, whatever. There's like so many group calls being had. There's been one-on-one calls of like not purple, but just me and Big A, like keying, laughing, making jokes, or she making jokes, being mad funny, and my ugly laugh would come out, and we would be doing like, we would have like some weird ass conversations, and then she'll make a joke, and I'd be dead ass, like my ugly laugh would come out, and I record my ugly laugh too, and I pretend like I'd be so mad that she like saved it to the chat. And she's like, I know you like it. You know you like it, whatever. And then there'll be phone calls where she'll be at work and she'll call me on break and she like around a coworker and she was telling like random strangers that she's on the phone with a whole ass dolphin, which I don't know how I feel like a motherfucking dolphin. I'm sorry, I don't know how, but she be saying it. So like, they'll be like, what the fuck? And then out of nowhere, she'll hang up on me, pay the person my laugh, and then call me back and then tell me what the person said about my laugh. I've heard it all, so it's whatever. So, you know, it's like that continuous cycle. Like, that's the cycle of us getting on Roosevelt, me getting her when I'm on Roosevelt, me on break, she putting me in like family like things, calling me whenever she needed my opinion on something for someone in the family or just for herself, or she needed like key laughter, whatever. So this is where like it gets interesting, and this is where it gets left. Now, I feel so dumb for this, but at the same time, this was somebody I was calling my sister, not like my blood sister, not like my play sister. Sister's the wrong word. I was calling my like cool friend, like someone I feel like this is the time where I can vent to you about some personal ass shit of how I'm feeling, because I've been holding it in and I don't want to talk to the person, but I'd rather talk to you, and me and you have this diary ass conversation. Wrong thing. Give me a second.